Hello, and welcome to Barre with Sarah. I'm Sarah, and for today's intermediate to advanced workout, today it is, I can't get it all, it's Booty Band Day. If you've been to my class with bands, you know this is one of my favorite things to add into a course. So ideally, you would have some booty bands like this. I have a light, this is my medium, and heavy. For some of the exercises, if you don't have a booty band like this, you can also use a Theraband. So for some of these, you could tie it in a loop, or you could just use it like this. If you don't have either, that's okay too. There are a couple ways around that. One would be to grab your squishy ball or your block for some of the exercises, or a pillow, so you can create some resistance with something else. In other cases, I'll let you know perhaps you're modifying by using a weight instead of using your booty band. So again, I've got my weights. Today I have light, medium, and heavy, 3, 6, and 8. I've got my support. I've got my mat. I think it's time for us to warm up. Okay, let's get started. All right, so starting with the classic, let's do some knee lifts today. Just lift. Got some new music. Oh, let me restart that music. You keep knee lifting. And lift. Gotta have some new jams. Every once in a while, you're still lifting. And lift. Nice job. And 4 more, we're going to start by adding that twist. So we're going to twist. So you've got little cactus arms on top, just twisting side to side. Cactus arms doesn't feel good. You can be here. You can always just have hands on hips. Twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we're going to do some lunges side to side. Go ahead and come up nice and wide. Lunge. Sitting that booty nice and back, side to side. Let's add those arms. We take it down and across. This is an oldie but a goodie. Up and across. Repeat it. Take it down and across. Really twisting through that body as we're going side to side and across. Take it up. Across, one more time like that, down, and across, up, and across. Nice job. Take it down to this right side. You can turn out, just left leg a little bit. Again, sitting back, hips going back. Woo! Heart rate going up. Let's go ahead and come all the way over and do that wonderful hip flexor hamstring. So down, up, and up, down, and up. So we're stretching front of the leg, back of the opposite leg for 3, and up, 2, and up, last one, down, and up. Go ahead and bring it all the way back down for me. Setting that knee down, the top feels good. And to get deeper into that hip flexor, squeezing that glute on the same side. Inhale, exhale, tuck that back toe under, up we come, and let's take that inner thigh stretch to the other side. So turning out that strong up right leg, and it feels good. but keeping that weight back. I don't want you forward, feeling like you're falling forward. All right, let's go ahead and turn it around. Hip flex your hand, take it down and up. Take it down and up, making sure it's always that knee's not going past that toe. Take it down and up. This also should be a nice stretch in that back foot. And let's go ahead and hold it down. So you can keep this knee hovering, or you can tuck it down. And again, thinking about contracting that glute to get a little bit more stretch in the hip flexor. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, tuck that toe. And let's go ahead and come to the center. I want you to come down to this nice wide second stretch. So I'm taking my forearms, pressing those thighs open. Doing a lot of stretching today because we're going to get deep in those muscles with those bands. That's why they're so good. Go ahead and roll down. And now roll all the way up. Let's continue that warm up in wide second. Down for 2, we'll take it down and down, up and up. No need to go super deep. You're still warming up. Take it down and up. And again, you can hold on to that support. Take those hands off for 4 and up. Sliding down that wall. 2. Last one. Down and up. Take it all the way back down. Pulse little downs. Just little downs. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Pulse it up. It's rainy in Seattle. It's beautiful. For 4, 3, 2. Press those thighs back. 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 Woo. For 4, 3, 2. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. I'm going to do a quick stretch of those feet. Taking that right foot, curling those toes under. Special request for some foot stretching today. So since we have the bands, I see you, Gretchen. We're going to do a nice foot stretch at the end of our workout. And now taking that left foot, curling those toes under for a little stretch. Okay, we're going to go right into upper body work. And actually, most of our upper body work is going to be on the mat today, just to mix it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and grab some bands. If you don't have bands, I want you to go ahead and grab a light or a medium dumbbell. That's going to be your modification. Okay, so coming on down to the mat, we're going to start with some bicep curls. So I'm going to take my nice medium band. You could go for a medium weight, maybe like a 5 or 6 if you're going to be doing it with a weight. So you want to go ahead and put that in your right hand. Let me turn around. And then that right foot's going to come forward. And I'm going to secure that band underneath that right foot. So I want to think about pressing that weight through that left knee. And now I'm just going to curl. So I'm going to go up, down, and down. So the band is a little different than the dumbbell. Why is that? Because in that negative part of the contraction, right here, it's maintaining tension throughout that move in a different way. So up, down. You should get a little bit of extra tricep, and down. 4, and down. 3, and down. And if you've got that dumbbell, I just want you to think about moving really slow through that range of motion. And down. Take it to the middle, pulse, pulse. My palm is flat, so I take a little pulse up. So I'm contracting right here, and now out, out. Like a mini circuit platter. Nothing's moving but this arm. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, stand tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, just a medium band. I'm gonna swing around. We're gonna do that on the left side now. So taking that band, if you have it, securing it under that left foot. We're nice and sturdy in this right leg. And again, you've got that heavier weight for your bicep curl if you don't have a band. All right. Holding on nice and tight, we take it up, down, and down. And again, hopefully you can see that elbow is not moving. It is super glued to my side. Take it up, up, down, and down. I feel myself wanting to get schlumpy. I want you to think nice and tall. This band is strong. You're probably not gonna break it. I won't say not, because I have seen a few snap for, but it was a very strong person and a very weak band. Down, 2, and down, woo, 1, down, and pulse. Open that palm, pulse, pulse. So again, you're holding that arm steady and just pulsing that bicep for 8, 7, stand tall on that knee for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna do a little serve ladder, serve and in, serve and in. Woo! Rotate your cuff, front shoulder should be on 5 for 4, and 3, 2, 1, nice job. Woo! First exercise, already sweating. Okay, we're gonna go back to that other side, and we're gonna do a banded row. So I'm gonna stick with my nice medium band. If you wanna go heavier, you might want to, because generally your back's gonna be a little bit stronger than the bicep. If not, you can stick with that weight. It's gonna be just fine. So right back on the right side, I've got that band is here underneath my foot, just like before. And now I'm gonna pop up into a nice little lunge. I'm gonna come over, and I'm gonna take my hand through the band and grab it. And I'm just gonna pull and down, pull and down, pull and down. Let me get into that nice long lunge. So pull, and where's that pull? That outer middle back and down, pull and down. Woo! This is hard. This is a medium band, everyone. That is kicking my butt. For 6, 5, 4, we're gonna pulse 8 times in 2 more. 1, take it back up and pulse. 7, 6, elbows straight to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, 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 down. Woo! Let's do it on the other side. Is this a sign of what's to come? Yes, I think it is. All right, so again, that band is looped around my foot. It's nice and sturdy. I'm going to take that right leg back into a long lunge. That left hand is going to get a firm grip on that band. And I'm going to flip that elbow back. Up and down. Up and down. Think about keeping that chin in. And strong through your back leg. Row and down. Woo! We are moving today. Row and down. 6. And 5 more. We're going to do those pulses. 4, 3. Stay tight to the core. 2, 1. Take it back up and pulse. Elbow straight back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, 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 down. Nice job. Woo! Set that band aside. I bet you never wished it was time for push-ups, but it's time for push-ups. And I'm glad to see that band go away for a moment. Okay, so today we're going to do push-ups on time. We've done these before. We're just going to go wide to narrow. So as a reminder, nice wide push-ups, white starfish hands at about mat width, coming onto that soft, fleshy part of the knee. And I'm just going to do my down and up, walking those hands in, tricep push-up, down and up. You can join me now at your own speed. Push up and tricep. And remembering that if this is your push-up here with a pulse, that is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I want you to do your best set of push-ups. And again, we want to focus on good form. So I'll give you an example. So here I'm up to my toes. For me, like this is it. I can't do a full range push-up all the way down. That's not where I'm at strength-wise, and that's okay. I want you to be proud of where you are. Okay, we have about 20 more seconds. Looking at my timer. Woo! Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm gonna get one more in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it back to child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Woo. All right, let's roll it up. I want you to go ahead and grab your lightest weight for me. And we're going to stay here in tabletop. Start on the right side, so I'll come around. And we're just going to do a T to a tricep. So we've done this before standing. Now we're just going to do it here in tabletop. So look, so it's just going to look like this. So I'm going to lift, up, up, down on that T, flip the palm in with the tricep. Back to the T, up and down to the tricep. I hope you joined me by this point. So we're just doing this on time, slow and controlled. And the tricep and the back shoulder tend to be two of the weakest things in the upper body. So by carrying them, we're actually shortening the set for both. You're welcome. Up and down. And you're going your own speed, so if this is too fast for you, I want good form first, and down. And maybe you start to feel your neck, and if that's the case, you're going to set that weight down and lift with your body weight, and down. Lift with the body weight, and down. Again, body weight is great, and down. Sometimes when we do an advanced class, we think we have to lift super heavy, and we don't. And down, back, 10 more seconds, down. Lift, and down, lift. Let's do one more for good measure. Lift, and down, lift, and down. Nice job. I'm going to spin it around. I'm going to get a sip of water as I go. Woo. Okay, let's do it on the other side. So again, that nice tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, shoulders underneath the hands. Your hands start to cramp or you're tight in the wrist. You can also make a fist and use that. Okay, so we take it up and down, flip the palm back and down. Now, 3 counts is not necessarily a lot for the tricep, so I really want you to think about keeping that back of the arm nice and strong on that tricep lift. So 6 straight arm, down. And again, thinking about you're lifting this weight through water or thick mud. Up and down, up. Ooh, I feel my neck, so I'm gonna go up and down, up. So if you have to drop off, just think of it like a drop set. And down, and down. Woo. And down. Okay, I'm gonna try that a couple more sets. Bring that weight back and down, back. One more, yes we can. Take it up. One more at my face and down. Tricep and down. Nice job. Woo! Sweaty, sweaty. All right, we're gonna finish with some shoulders. So if you wanna go a little bit heavier, you're welcome to do that. I'm gonna do these kneeling. If your knees bother you, you're always welcome to take it up to standing, but I actually want us to try doing it on our knees if that's comfortable for you today. All right, I'm going to try with my 8s, and we'll see what happens. So coming into your knees are a little bit wider than hips with distance. I'm behind, my feet are just coming together, so I have a little tripod. I'm nice and sturdy, and we're just gonna do a rotating shoulder press. So you've got your weights, and you're gonna lift up, rotate, and down, up, rotate, down. Nice. We're just doing this for a minute. Just a minute. So you're thinking about this, I want you to think about strong through the core. And this truly is a brace the core moment. So thinking about someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. Another great reason to do this on the knees is that there's a little bit less, folks tend to wiggle a little bit when we do this standing. Whew. This is tough. Okay, I'm gonna grab those 6s. So how do you know when you should drop down? One big thing is that you can't, if you're not able to breathe anymore, that's a sign. Another sign, is that you start feeling it in places you're not supposed to feel it. So in this exercise, if you start to feel it, like I'm feeling it right now, in my neck, then that's a bad sign. So I'm gonna set that down. Whew. You're watching me fail in real time. Like it is just, it's not happening today. But I'm gonna keep showing up and I'm doing my best, knowing that my best is gonna change day to day. And this still feels like I'm lifting weight. And I'm lifting no weight at all. I got about 10 more seconds. Whatever weight you are or aren't lifting is fine. Whew. Let's get one more in. Yes, we can. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice job. Okay, we're going to finish out with zip-ups. I'm going to try these sixes again. Again, the zip-up before bringing those weights in front of the body. And we're just going to lift up, like we're zipping up a jacket. Zip up the jacket. Zip down the jacket. Up, down. I want you to think about pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Sometimes when you see zip-ups, people are like way up here, and that can put a little bit extra strain on the shoulder. Up, whoo, and down. I might get 2 more in like this. Up, and down. Keep going, take it up. I don't think I've ever failed out this much in a class. Kind of proud of myself. Up, and down. And again, you do not have to lift heavy. My arms are on fire. I am lifting the weight. But with that mind-body connection, you know how to engage those muscles. Okay, let's do this last 3. Yes, we can. And down. 2. And down. Last one. Up. And down. Nice job. Let's go ahead and set those weights out of the way. Woo. What's the same? Some days you're the pigeon, some days you're the statue. Let's go ahead and bring that arm across, rolling the shoulder into its place. And if you need a little bit extra lift today, you can come up and do eagle arms, binding those hands together. And thinking about pulling those elbows forward and in line with the shoulders as much as you can. And if that's too much, you're right here. Let's take that arm, same arm up, right arm up for the tricep. And adding a little bit of a side bend. And bring it down. Go ahead and switch that out. And of course, you can also wrap those hands, eagle arms in a nice little line. Rolling out and maybe a little bit up, again, just to get deeper into that back shoulder. Right, that left arm comes up, down the back. And release. Okay, I want you to sit up tall. So maybe you're like me and you're on your heels, you're bringing on your heels. That doesn't feel good. You can come up here into your knees. So just to do a regular chest stretch. Rolling those shoulders up, down, around the back. Clasping the hands, maybe that's enough. If not, straightening till the palms touch. And then lifting. And if you want to add a little bit more, you can walk those hands down to the feet and pull up. Ooh, that's a great front shoulder stretch. Tightening the core to rise. Okay, so a quick little neck stretch, dropping right ear to right shoulder. All right, we're still about to go into our low body work. It's possible you don't have your booty bands today, or maybe at all, that's okay. Go ahead and switch. So I just want you to really listen carefully to my cues if you don't have those booty bands. And I really think you should get some booty bands to keep it good. All right, let's go ahead and bring your head up. Give me a little pull of those shoulders. Quick sip of water. Grab those booty bands if you have them, and it's low body size. Kind of digging this party music. It's a good vibe today. All right, so we're going to start with some banded squats. So I would recommend going a little bit heavier on your band if you have it. And you're going to go ahead and take it and put it right above the knee, not on the knee, but as you can see, hopefully using the leggings, it's right above the knee. So we're going to go ahead and come into a nice, narrow position, so feet is touching. And we're just going to start with some squat step-ups. So go ahead, step right, squat booty back, up, step in. I'll switch left step out, squat, up, step in. Nice job. So when you're going into the squat, what should you be thinking about? That booty is going back. You're sitting down into a chair. These bands are giving you a little bit of extra work so you can press out a little bit. We're starting in a parallel squat. We're going to move to a turned out or a sumo squat. We just want to warm up the legs. Now, if you don't have the booty bands, this move is the same. I want you to think about really controlling your movement in that range of motion. Again, the booty bands are providing some resistance as we go throughout the move. And let's go ahead and do after this. We'll do one more on each side. So you keep going, you're going to go ahead and step out. So as a reminder, when we're doing this squat, we're sitting all the way back into the squat. Coming up, you can see my toes are coming up because where's that weight? That weight is in the heels. All right. Whew. So now I want you to go ahead and take those legs and turn them out into probably a narrow wide second, we would say. We're just going to continue warming up with the squat. So down, down, up, down, down, up. So this is also, if you're thinking about this squat, like in a plie, you're feeling that motion, that tension throughout the whole move. So sometimes when I talk about plies, I struggle to say, like, what is the metaphor for it? Because you're having muscle tension throughout that whole movement. And the bands are actually the best or closest thing to that, because throughout this whole squat, I'm giving the neck a little bit of extra love. Let's do 4 more. 4, and up. Make sure you can raise those toes, and up. Sit that booty back, which I don't say a lot in bar. Last time, hold it down, press back, back. Woo! Little press. Ah! There goes my band on these leggings. Press, press, press. Wrong leggings today. That's embarrassing. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, you gotta laugh about leggings. You have to laugh about the leggings. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch to a lighter band. That one's never gonna come off. I will say it's leggings, or for a lot of the folks who wear shorts, it's a light hair shade. Okay, we're gonna do some hamstring curls with the band. So if you don't have the band, go ahead and grab a ball or a block, and you can place that behind the knee to give yourself a little bit of resistance. So go ahead and put that band underneath that left foot. And then, put the band under the right foot and the left. So I'm going to put my weight in my left foot, and I'm just going to pull up with the flex foot and down. So my left foot is flat, that band is around that right foot, and I'm pulsing up and down. So where's that contraction? Hamstring and move glute. Up, up, and down. You keep going. I want to show you from the front. So here I am. My knees are closed up. and down. So that band is looped under the left foot and down. Woo. Now, in this move, what are some of the common things we can do? Well, one is like the knee can be way out here. And that's not what we're looking for. We want those knees kissing. Up, up, down. I want that foot flexed. You keep going. I'm just going to turn. Lots of demoing with this one. Bands and the equipment makes it tougher. So that foot is flexed. So I'm pressing through that foot. As I'm pressing through that foot, I'm really firing up that hamstring. So if you've got that ball or a pillow, you're just squeezing. Maybe you're pulsing. Up and down. Up. Stand tall. Don't get slumpy. For 4. And down. Woo. 3. And down. 2. And down. 1. And down. Nice job. Okay, go ahead and give me hip to hip. So your band is going to stay the same. Your hip to hipping. Except for now, we're just going to move that other leg. So now that right foot is going to stay flat on the floor. This left leg is going to be picked up. Those knees are going to kiss. I'm going to lift up and down. So how far should you lift? I want you to have tension throughout the whole move. So I wouldn't want the foot to flop all the way down because then I'm going to lose the work in that hamstring. And down. And sometimes you have to think about it. Right now, this side wants to move. But I want to think about keeping that leg in pure parallel. I'm lifting up and down. Up and down. Up. And again, you're trying to keep it smooth throughout the move. So another thing I would prefer not to see is like kicking up and down. Just nice and slow, which is harder. So if you need to take a break, you take a break. Or you take that band off for a few reps. You know, that's okay. This is an intermediate advanced workout. So it's supposed to be hard, as you can see, between leggings malfunctions and setting down weights. I'm right there with you. And down. 4 more. We've got this. 4. And down. Woo. 3. And down. 2. And down. Last one. 1. And down. Okay, let's take that band off for a second. And I want to do a gentle forward fold release. So go ahead and come into parallel. I want you to bend your knees as you come down. And this might be enough. Soft knees, don't straighten them for me. Just keep it soft. If you need a little bit more, you can come down. The tighter those hamstrings are, the deeper you can bend into those knees. So find a place that's comfortable for you. Your hands on the ground, maybe on a block, on your support. Go ahead and drop that head. And as that sensation starts to fade, you can just straighten your legs a little bit until you feel that stretch again. Okay, maybe one more little baby straighten. And if straightening doesn't feel good, you listen to your body and you stop there. Maybe one more little straighten. The back of my legs are they're feeling it. All right, go ahead now. Bend those legs. Roll up one further. Woo! Okay, it's time for extensions. There can't be a band day without extensions. So go ahead and pick your band of choice. I'm going to start heavy. I'm probably going to drop down to the medium. Band is going to come to the ankles. You don't have a band. You're just going to do these without it. Although that being said, if you have ankle weights, this could be a great time to try some ankle weights. So you're going to go ahead and come into what would be a first position. Want all that weight on that left leg. Go ahead and turn out that right leg at the hip. We're just going to lift, lift. Just little pulses. Lift, lift. So where should you be feeling this right now? Well, the back side of the standing leg here is going to be on fire. So press through all points of the foot, but you're really going to feel it in the outer hip and the glutes. On this side, where am I feeling it? Well, I'm feeling a little bit of the hamstrings because I just worked them, but I'm feeling it in the quad and that inner thigh. Stand a little taller for me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo. Okay, now we're gonna do it on the other side. So that right leg is gonna be our nice planted leg. We're gonna turn out that left leg at the hip, and we're just gonna little lifts, little lifts. We're gonna talk about feet in a little bit when we stretch them, but I want you to have a nice strong point in the foot. Don't give me a dead foot. Don't give me a flexed foot. I want you to point all the way through those toes. If you cramp, you can go to a Barre foot, so kind of relax it a little. But I really want you to think about pointing all the way through that foot. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Woo. Okay, maybe side to side. I'm feeling that. Are you feeling that? Okay, let's come back to that right side. So that left foot's gonna be nice and planted. We're gonna turn that foot out. Now we're gonna do up, up, down, down. Inhale, exhale. Here we go, we take it up, down, and down. Up, down, and down. Up. And you can see I'm fighting with my body to keep it nice and still. 4, woo! And 3, and down. 2, and down. Sorry, there is a very pretty bird in my yard. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's switch it up. Squirrel, what's over there? All right, we just have our up, up, down, down in the front, and then we get to move off of the front. Here we go. Up, down, and down. Thinking nice and tall. Always ears to the shoulders, hips to the heels. 6, lift, down. And again, the heavier the band, the smaller the range of motion. 4, and down. Maybe we'll skip 5, but feeling generous today. Down. 2, and down. Last one, and down. Woo. All right, let's superset that for fun. So let's go ahead and take that band off. And we're gonna do 8 up, up, down, down on both sides without that band. So really getting to feel that range of motion. Coming into a nice first position, taking that right leg out, turn out the hip. Here we go, let's take it up, down, and down. Up, down, and down. Hopefully that range of motion is bigger and your leg feels light. Up, down, and down. 4, and down. 3, and down. Nice and tall for 2, and down. Pull this last one up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Ooh, love the shape of that leg. Okay, let's come to the other side now. All that way in that right leg. I'm buying time for myself. Here we go. Up, down, and down. Thinking nice and tall. Leg coming up. Torso not coming forward. And down. 5. And down. Your leg should feel like a feather in comparison. 3. I tell myself. 2 more. And down. Last one. Holding it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Okay, let's stretch those quads. Let's give his quads a little release. Nice job. Whew. We still have to do those back extensions for the glutes. But let's release those quads now. Go ahead, come to that other side. Get your balance. I'm glad you're sticking with us. This is a tough workout. Just a reminder, you can always come Monday for Barre Basics. That's a beginner level. So if you're feeling like this is too much for me, or not too much for me, but I'd rather have it be a little bit more basic, come on Monday. Class 3 is on Monday. Okay, it is time to go to that booty. So let's go ahead and get that band. I am going to choose the medium now. All right, go ahead and come into your support. And I'm going to have you, again, we're going to start with that left leg being the leg that's planted, and that right leg is gonna come straight back and lift, lift. So hopefully you see this is teeny tiny. What do I not want to see? I don't want to see a curve in the back. So you can see this is a back bend. That's not what I'm looking for. Lift, lift. So keep that pelvis tucked under. And when we tuck the pelvis under, we are really restricting that range of motion, and it's going to concentrate in that glute. Lift, lift, lift. Sit up a little bit taller on the standing side to create a little bit of space in that low back where it meets the glutes. For 8, 7, 6, weight over the heel. 4, 3, 2, flip it out and lift, lift. Soften that standing knee. Teeny tiny, stretch that leg long. Lift, lift. Woo! That was a little cowboy, wasn't it? Late, 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Woo! Let's sit into that hip, side to side. Again, super teeny tiny concentrated movements. So that weight's coming to that right leg now. That left leg's coming back. I don't want that pelvis untucked. Want it in nice and neutral. Here we go. Lift, lift. Teeny tiny, tiny, tiny. I'm basically just lifting. Hopefully you can see the toe is barely coming off the floor. Stand tall in that standing leg with a little bend. And think about more weight in the heel. As I'm pressing to that heel, it's reawakening the hamstrings and the glutes on that standing side. Little lift. I know it's tough. We can do it. Little lift. 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 8, 7, 6, 5. Turn it out in 4, 3, 2. Turn it out and lift. 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 So now just the big toe is touching down. That's the part of the foot that's closest. I'm thinking about standing tall and keeping those hips in neutral. Lift. Lift. Bend that standing knee. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Holding in 3, 2. Hold and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! Holy moly. Let's go ahead and stretch that out. Come into our figure 4. Right ankle to left knee. Holy moly. Now this might be enough for you. Always a reminder that you can come into that support and put that leg up. And that is too much for me today. So I'm going to be right here in our chair figure 4. Inhale, exhale. You are doing great. We are going to do a mini foot stretch segment now after we finish this nice little stretch. And then don't worry, we've got core work. And you probably know some of the core exercises we're going to do. Because it's band day, I'm going to switch sides. And there are some that are just too big to pass up. So when we're going to be stretching our feet here, you have a couple options. You can use that Theraband. If you have it, that's actually the easiest option. I'll show you how to do it with one of these booty bands. If you have foot pain, foot problems, if you haven't done a lot of foot strengthening before, I'd like you to try it without the band. You just do the pointing and flexing that we're about to do. And then I'll put, I don't think I put it below, but there's a whole foot strengthening and stretching video I put together. So if you'd like to get stronger feet, go check out that video. So let's come down to the mat. And I'm going to show you without the band first. And then I'm going to show you with the band. So we're going to go ahead and you can come back onto your elbows if that's comfortable for you. Or you can be up here. So I'm going to be here. I want you to extend that right leg. We're going to be in pure parallel. Point the foot. Release. Point. Release. Let's just do a warm up 5 and 5 like this. So just see me pointing. Point. Really pointing all the way through the foot. 2, release, last one, point, release. Go ahead and put that foot down, left leg comes up, point, release. What is not a point? This is not a point. I want you to point, 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 release, a nice straight line from the shin all the way down to the foot. Point, release. Last one. Point, release. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a medium band. So this is my booty band, and I'll show you the Theraband, but let's just do the booty band. So you're gonna take that band, and I've wrapped it around my foot like so. So it's going around the toes, the top of the foot. I'm not as good with the booty band as I am with the Theraband. So again, I'm going to point, release, point, release, point, release. Keep pointing and releasing. I'm going to show you the Theraband. I'm going to do 10 on the side. So the Theraband's a little easier because it wraps around that foot. Point, release, point, release. Let's do one more just to make you happy. Point, release. Nice job. Let's go ahead and switch that out. So again, taking this band, you wrap it around the toe. So it's kind of the middle few toes is where that's going to live. Or with your Theraband, you just put it across the whole foot. And I'm going to use this because I think we can see the Theraband a little bit better. All right, here we go. Point, release, point, release. Nice job. So this is strengthening the calf to shin and the foot release. Point. And again, if you're brand new to this, you can be doing this whole thing without the Theraband. This is the type of thing you feel the next day or the day after. So less is better than more. Release 2 more, because that's about 10. Release, that's 10. Point, release. All right, we can go ahead and do our last little exercise. And that's that same thing, but on a turnout. So we were holding our foot. I'll do this one. We were holding our foot parallel. Now I'm going to just take that leg, and I'm going to turn it out. Point, release. You're going to feel this a little bit differently. Point, release. So the motion's the same, but I'm going to turn out position. So I'm feeling this more on the inside of my foot. Point, release. We'll just do 5 here. Point, release. Let's switch it out. Do 5, turned out on that left leg. And again, you do not need the band. You can do this band free and you will still strengthen your foot. Third arm parallel. Turn out we go. Point, release. And again, just like everything in our body, you might notice one side is stronger, one side is weaker. My right foot is stronger than my left. So I feel you. Last time, point, release. There are a lot of stretches for the feet on that video. We're going to do one since we work those feet nice and hard. So go ahead, holding on to that support like we would be doing for our hip hand flexor. I want you to come up onto the ball of that foot and just rolling down and up. It's normal, it's snap, crackle, pop, just rolling through all of that work. I don't want you to feel any pain or pressure. There's not a lot of weight. The weight is where? Mainly on this standing leg, just moving through it. Now carefully, I want you to take that foot up and place the toes down. And same thing, kind of rolling forward and back. So just flipping the toes might be enough of a stretch for you. Or you might need to roll them under a little bit more to really stretch the top of that foot. So be gentle, not a lot of weight in the feet, but since we work them, they get a little stretch. Something special and different today. Okay, switch it out to that other foot. So coming up, just like we're rolling into releve and down. Up into releve and down. Again, not a lot of weight or pressure on the foot, just giving a little bit of movement to it. And now you've got all of your strength back. Let's flip that foot. So you take a do core. It's going to be a lot of fun today. A lot of fun. Roll and back one more time. You hold this last one. And back. So again, if you're interested in more foot stretches and strengthening, go check out the video. I think it's 15 minutes where we do 2 foot warm-ups, 3 foot exercises, 2 foot we did today, and some foot stretches. But now it's the time we've all been waiting for, which is core. So we're going to start with some side leg lifts. Isn't that fun? So go ahead and grab a band for me. If you don't have a band, you can put that block or that ball in between the ankles, or you can do it without any weights or props. That's fine too. So go ahead and come down onto a side. Doesn't really matter what side. Using that hand for the pillow. I want you to lift both legs off the floor and then pull out and in. Go out and in. Nice job. Out and in. So if this is hurting your hip, just like we did the last couple weeks, you can roll out of it a little bit. So you're a little bit on the booty. Out and in. 4 and in. 3 and in. 2, maintain that tension. In. Hold. Little pulses out. 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 Woo! 8, 7, 6, I'm on fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Swing it around. Move it down the other side. So you're getting more work on that top hip. So you'll feel that when you lie down on that top hip that you were just working, but you get a little bit of bottom too. Okay. So lifting both up, pointing those toes. Here we go. Expands and in. So when you release, again, I don't want you to just collapse and let that band go. Now, if you don't have anything you can expand with, you can get that opposite action, which is squeeze in and let go a little bit. So you can just release. But you know what? You're a creative person. I know when I started cueing this, you came up with something to do. And again, we'll go out a little bit if you need it. 4 more. Here we go. 4 and in. 3 and in. 2. In a little bit. 1, hold it out, pulse it out, little pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, yes we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set it down. Oh my word. Okay, we're gonna take this band. This band's gonna go around our feet again. And we are gonna do a banded mountain climber. But we're gonna do it slowly because that's harder. You're welcome. You are so welcome. They'll take me tomorrow. Okay, so that band is around the middle of that foot. Up I come to that plank. Looks like this. Walk it in. Walk it in. Nice. Walk it in. So you're just doing that mountain climber motion. Woo! In. And in. And this is helping us think again about pulling through thick mud or through water. That's what that band is doing for us. Give me 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and sit it down. Sit it back for me. Woo. All right, flip it over. We have bicycles, and then we get to stretch. This is literally my favorite core exercise. We could not do it. Our banded bicycle. Laying all the way down. That band is still around the feet. Whew. Inhale, exhale. Opposite elbow to knee. And it's nice and slow. I know some of you, you are want to cheat this by going fast. But I want you to hold it and maybe an extra little pull in. This is truly a complete ab move. The whole core is on fire. 8, Yes, you could. Either side. 6 more each side. 6. Here we go. 5, 4. On these toes harder. 3, 2, 1. Get your chest. Set that band down for me. Go ahead and take those knees together. Gently drop them to the right side of the body. Arms can come out to a T. And again, not forcing that twist. Just letting your body stop where it would like. Inhale, grab that core, come to center. And now drop those hips, those legs, off to the other side. All right, go ahead and inhale back to center. Roll onto your side and press yourself up to the feet. Let's get a little bit of stretching in. So deserved today. Taking that right leg out. And arm up and over. Using that right arm to press into that right leg. Twisting towards the ceiling. Bringing that arm down, facing that long leg, and walking down until you feel the stretch. Keeping that heart lifted, active in that stretch. And let's go ahead and walk it up. Taking that left leg over the right. Setting that foot down onto the mat for enabler. So sitting up nice and tall, pulling that knee in towards the shoulder. Forgot what body part that was. And adding a twist, only if it feels good to you. And again, not wrenching into that twist. Just looking lightly over the shoulder. Coming back to center. Coming to that modified triangle, flexing the foot, lifting up, arms are back, rotating that chest, open, taking your gaze towards ceiling, meets the wall. Inhale, exhale. You did great today. And staying here, or if it's available to you, coming down into full triangle. Let's go ahead and lift up wherever you were, and let's do that series on the other side. So now taking that left leg out nice and long, right foot coming in. Inhaling up and over. Ooh, side stitch. Like when you go running, you get a side stitch. Now if this upper arm is not comfortable, you can also wrap it behind the back. That's going to create a different openness here in that front shoulder. Now coming up, facing that foot and walking it down so you feel the stretch. Again, if it's too intense in the back of the leg, we did a lot of hamstrings today, you can bring that knee up a little if that helps relieve some of the tension. And now exhale. And walking that up, coming into an angler. So bringing that right leg across the body, foot coming down, sitting up nice and tall, and pulling that right knee towards left shoulder. This might be enough for you, and that's great. Opening this glute into the outer hip. Bands really get there, or you can add a gentle twist. Again, if you're schlumpy and twisty, that's not a good progression for you today, then just stay here. You can say I like rules for stretching. You might say, am I this fun in real life? The answer is yes. And even more fun. Because rules can be fun. Now, we have to listen to our body. Let's come into triangle. And again, sometimes we get competitive with ourselves. We see what our instructor is doing, or we're in class, when we have classes and we see what someone else is doing, or we think I could do that last week, what's going on, rather than listening and saying, not today, maybe tomorrow. So just listening to the body where it's at and honoring and respecting that, knowing that this is a long game. Flexibility, mobility, strength, all of those things, they don't come today or tomorrow. They come from practice and diligence and working through what we have. So it's not so much about rules as about listening to what your body's trying to tell you. All right, let's go ahead and unwind and come into a nice, comfortable seat, settling into the sit bones. That was a pretty intense workout, so if you need another stretch, head on over to the channel. There's the intermediate advanced belly stretch, as well as some stretches you can do with the chair if you need a little bit more. But to finish out today, let's go ahead and inhale those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Thanks for coming to today's intermediate advanced class. I'm really excited for next week. If you have a vote for cardio bar or for ballet bar, send me a comment. That might sway me one direction or the other. But there's always going to be something new and fun in our intermediate advanced classes. If not, perhaps I'll see you for Barre Basics class number 3, which is happening on Monday. Thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.